The H1B Guy here, and today, the H1B Guy news for the week ending April 28th, 2023. Today I'll cover H1B Lottery, a disappointment, and H1B Alternatives for employers. But before we get started, I'd like to ask you, if you haven't already, to please subscribe to the H1B Guy channel here on YouTube and like this video so that I can continue to produce more content like this for you. I also wanted to mention the H1B Guy offers a variety of consulting services. I help businesses and individuals solve complex work authorization issues in the recruitment process while bringing awareness to employment based immigration benefits. If I can help you, please reach out. I'd love to hear how. And you can book an appointment directly with me via h1bguy.com. Today's news is brought to you by Syndesis and Path to Canada, the ideal plan B for high skilled immigrants currently located in the U.S. whose status may be uncertain, by PERM-Ads.com, the industry leader in providing a seamless experience for employers and immigration attorneys navigating the complex PERM recruitment ad phase of the labor certification process, and by Mob Squad. Are you a technology professional facing U.S. work visa related challenges? Don't leave your fate up to chance. Our partner Mob Squad has a solution. Join the squad. Now, the news. Well, I'd like to thank everyone who joined me on Wednesday for the H1B Guy Live with Mark Pavlovopoulos from Syndesis and Path to Canada, where we talked about relocating to Canada. We covered a lot in 45 minutes, focusing primarily on updates and the latest to the global talent stream. Please check it out if you haven't already. Employers continue to struggle to retain key employees, and this case in point was made from a post on April 14th titled Statutes of Liberty. H1B season was a disappointment. Smaller companies, represented by the law office of James Montana, have expressed frustration with the H1B lottery system. Despite submitting multiple registrations, none of the firm's clients' applications were selected. This poses a significant challenge for employers who rely on H1B visas to retain their key employees. The inability to secure H1B visas means that these employers must now explore alternative options to retain their talented workforce. The consequences of the H1B lottery system extend beyond employers. They also affect the employees themselves. Many of these employees have received their education and spent their initial years of their career here in the US. For some, not being selected in the lottery leaves them with limited options to remain here in this country that they have called home for several years. The prospect of uprooting their lives and potentially having to move out of the US becomes a disheartening reality for these individuals. It remains to be seen whether this trend of difficulty in securing H1B visas through the lottery system will continue once USCIS raises the non refundable registration fee to $215. If it does continue, smaller employers are likely to face increased difficulties in attracting and retaining employees through the H1B program. Larger companies with greater resources and capacity can submit a higher number of registrations and potentially overshadow smaller employers' chances of successfully acquiring the H1B visas they need. The challenges posed by the H1B visa lottery system have raised valid concerns for both employers and employees. Smaller companies mentioned here that are represented by the law office of James Montana are grappling with the consequences of not being able to retain these key employees due to the limitations of the H1B lottery system. While employees who have built their lives and careers in the U.S. face the prospect of having to leave the country if their H1B visa lottery registrations are unsuccessful, as we look to the future, it's crucial to address these challenges and explore potential improvements to the H1B visa program, ensuring a fair and efficient process that supports both employers and employees alike. As I previously covered in Why the H1B lottery doesn't work, the system in its current form is broken. It requires a much more significant overhaul than merely just increasing the employer individual registration fee from $10 to $215. However, I don't anticipate any other changes for the foreseeable future. On April 27th, 2023, Gladys Gervasio for Chu in a post titled Alternatives to the H-1B Visa Program, Way Forward for Employers, provides three alternatives for employers for obtaining H-1B visas outside of the H-1B Visa Lottery. The highlights include a CAP exempt beneficiary. So, foreign nationals who are already in the U.S. on an H-1B status are counted against the H-1B cap only in the year of their original H-1B that was approved. This means that a foreign national with an H-1B from another company can be hired through an H-1B change of employer petition or what is typically referred to as an H-1B transfer. Additionally, individuals who are previously on H-1B status in the U.S. and have not exhausted their maximum 6 years of stay can be considered cap exempt. Employers can file H-1B petitions for them even if they are outside of the U.S. and can recapture time spent outside of the U.S. before the beneficiary reaches their full 6 year H-1B visa limit. The second option is cap exempt petitioners. Certain employees are considered cap exempt, allowing them to file H-1B petitions without being subject to the annual H-1B cap. These organizations include institutions of higher education, nonprofit entities affiliated with or related to institutions of higher education, nonprofit research organizations, and government research organizations. Nonprofit organizations qualify as related or affiliated nonprofit entities if they meet specific criteria such as shared ownership or control, operation by an institution of higher education, formal affiliation agreements, or actively contributing to research or education missions of higher education institutions. Nonprofit research and government research organizations must primarily focus on basic or applied research. And the last one, concurrent H-1B employment with cap exempt entity. Employers are subject to H-1B cap can file concurrent H-1B petitions for beneficiaries currently employed by cap exempt entities. However, the duration of the cap subject employment cannot exceed the validity of the cap exempt employment. This option allows employers to leverage their capabilities of skilled workers who are already employed by cap exempt entities, such as research organizations or institutions of higher education. Understanding the alternatives available within the H-1B visa program can be helpful to employers and individuals as they look to navigate complex restrictions and enhance their ability to hire and retain skilled foreign workers. By exploring every option available, like cap exempt beneficiaries, cap exempt petitioners, and concurrent H-1B employment with cap exempt entities, employers can make informed decisions to meet their workforce needs. As a reminder, I'm not an immigration attorney and I do not provide legal advice, so it is crucial to consult with an immigration attorney to ensure compliance with the latest regulations and guidelines. On this coming up Wednesday, May 3rd at 2 p.m. Eastern, I'll be joined by Danielle Goldman from Open Avenues to talk more about cap exempt options as well as concurrent H-1B employment with a cap exempt entity. Please be sure to join us. For the full post on the H1B Guy news for the week ending April 28th, 2023, please check out the H1BGuy.com. And a reminder that today's news is brought to you by Syndesus and Path to Canada, an ideal plan B for high-skilled immigrants currently located in the U.S. whose status may be uncertain. If you're facing an H-1B denial or OPT expiration, get caught off guard. Make sure you have a plan B, and Syndesus and Path to Canada are your answers. They'll gladly help you navigate the process. If you'd like to find out if you qualify, please be sure to use the link in the video description below, and someone from Syndesus or Path to Canada will be in touch. And by PERM-Ads.com, the industry leader in providing a seamless experience for employers and immigration attorneys navigating the complex PERM recruitment ad phase of the labor certification process. If you're looking to reduce your costs and overhead associated with PERM labor certification recruitment advertising, let PERM-Ads.com help you. And by Mob Squad. Are you a technology professional facing U.S. work visa related challenges? Don't leave your fate up to chance. Our partner Mob Squad has a solution. Mob Squad helps technology professionals facing U.S. work visa related uncertainty remain working with their current U.S. employer nearshore from Canada, as well as technology professionals from around the world who are seeking to find a rewarding opportunity in North America. Through their partnership with the Canadian government, they can obtain a Canadian work permit for you and your spouse in as little as 6 weeks. So whether you're looking to stay working with your current U.S. company or you want to find a new opportunity in Canada, please find out how the team at Mob Squad can help you via the link in the video description below. Join the squad. Just wanted to ask you again to please like this video, subscribe to the H1B Guy channel here on YouTube, and click the bell for notifications so that you're notified anytime we post new content here to this channel. If you've made it this far, I want to say thank you for taking the time to watch my video. Really appreciate your support. The H1B Guy, your global source for all things H1B.